This is AI.R. Artists in Residence Broadcasting, coming to you once a week from New York City.
I have a good topic. This is John Cullums.
Yes, and this is Emily Franco.
And
We're married.
Yes, we are married.
Yes.
He's my husband, and I'm his wife.
That's great. You got that?
And I'm his husband, and he's my wife.
That's true, too.
Okay, so I want to talk today about what happens with a father and a son. It seems as if the son becomes like the father. Are you like your father? Have you turned into your... So father and his son is the subject. Have you become like your father?
Yes, I think I have. In looks, I see my father in the mirror as I get older.
No, you don't look like your father.
I do to myself.
Interesting.
And JD, I can see more features that remind me of myself. And also I see his grandfather in him. I see my dad in him. And I think my relationship to JD is unique in that he was born when I was 36. And I was born when my dad was 36. So the relationship between father and son was equal for both of us.
I wonder what would have happened if we'd had a daughter, if a daughter would be like me. Oh my goodness, that would be a mess.
I know.
I don't know, but I would
certainly be attracted to her, I can tell you that.
Wait a minute, you don't want that. That sounds weird. Unweird that. Turn the page on that.
Well,
so back to father and son. So
yes.
Your religious sense, your father's religious sense, your father's righteousness,
morality, really.
Has that transferred onto you, into you?
I think it's always been present in me. His morality more than his religion. My dad wasn't nearly as religious as the rest of my family. My wife, my wife. Did you hear that? My mother.
I heard it. Oh boy. Go away, everybody. Don't listen to that.
Well, anyway, I carry on conversations, or I have late in life, with my son. And I advise him and talk to him when he's not there.
When they talk together, it's very interesting. When they talk together, John is very, very, very careful. And because JD does not like to be told by him, definitely by him, or by me, what to do.
No, particularly in acting or in his profession.
And yet his ears are glued when his father will talk to him about how to handle a part.
But the interesting thing to me is that I get confused, or I have gotten confused about whether I'm talking to JD or whether I'm my father talking to me. And sometimes I am JD talking to me, and sometimes I am me talking to my father through JD, and it becomes all messed up and confused, but not in a bad way. And I have noticed that same thing recurring in plays. When I read plays, I see evidence of those particular traits in people who are relating to their sons and their fathers.
Family, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That same thing is not unusual.
So sons,
what about you? Do you feel that way about your father?
No, but John, I don't, in these videos, I don't talk about me because I have a blog. And in my blog, I'm constantly talking about me. I'm tired of me. But this is more interesting. Yeah, I am tired of me.
Well, sometimes, no, I won't say
that. No.
No.
Anyway, I like to talk about things about you because we learn to know how it was that you became what you became. It's like you're not a fastidious stickler as a person to live with, but as an actor, you're extremely precise. And
that's a characteristic of my father.
Of your father.
Yes, it is.
So
I don't know about JD, but I know that I feel that I'm not always pleased that I become more and more like my father as I get older. I was going to say, well, anyway, and JD will become more and more aware of his relationship to me as he gets older.
So JD's going to become you, and
He-
you're going to become Virginius, Eldridge Virginius.
Yes, but I will still hold on to my own personality.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad you do.
A lot of that's
I'm
because
glad
of you.
I want you to hold on to what you are.
And then you make me do that. And thank you very much, Emily. And
Okay.
we thank you all for watching.
Wait a minute, now I'm
What?
ending today.
Oh.
So, John, Coleman, and Emily are saying we'll see you next week.
This is AI.R. See you next week.